to like, share, subscribe to the video. This is for entertainment purposes only and solely. I'm not a licensed therapist, can't give you that kind of advice. I'm going to put on Masked Wolf, Astronaut in the Ocean to get this morning started off right. Okay, I'll be DJing you.
Have you been feeling sad most of the time, losing interest in things you once cared about? You may be experiencing these and other symptoms that are difficult to understand. These symptoms are worth exploring with a doctor. Learn more about major depressive disorder and a potential treatment option at managingdepression.us.
Eating some fruit this morning.
6.5 down, 5.5 down.
It's my favorite fruit.
9 forward.
Watch this video, y'all.
20 feet.
Try to make my fruit out of
Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D. Don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain wasn't pouring down. See, that pain was all around. See, my mode was kind of lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Slow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you gon' feel my surge. I'ma kill everything like this purge. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put this shit in a frame, but I know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? La 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 la. Both hands together, God, let me pray. I've been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back to the mom, swimming in the pool, can't you come on? When a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break your spine. They say that I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
That's one small step for mankind. One small step for mankind.
You know, if I say something, I mean it. These things happen. Yeah.
If I ever said I'm never scared, just know I mean it. If I ever said I fuck your bitch, just know I mean it. And if I ever said I'm getting money, just know I mean it. And oh Lord knows, He knows I mean it. Yeah, you know I mean it. You know I mean it. Just know I mean it. Just know I mean it. Oh yeah.
If I say that shit, then I mean it. She calls me, I screen it. I'm only fucking if it's convenient. You lie on pussy, that's weak shit. We pass pussy round, that's she shit. But you ain't fam, so what is this we shit? You cuff yours and then leave shit. Listen, I'm telling you, it's my world. I does what I wish to. If you're mad, well, too bad. Sounds like a personal issue. I walk in, they all stare like, who the fuck is this dude? Kicks game is just rude. Don't get jujitsu. Tunnel visions, I get ahead. Stay solid, I never fled. My haters feel like I'm better dead, but I'm quite alive, getting bread instead. With a better girl, with a better face, I'm in a better place, getting better head. I just want to stay broke forever. Yeah, that's that shit no one ever said.
Never scared. Just know I mean it. If I ever said I fuck your bitch, just know I mean it. And if I ever said I'm getting money, just know I mean it. No He knows I mean it. Yeah, you know I mean it. You know I mean it. Yeah, just know I mean it. Yeah, just know I mean it. Yeah.
Signed Gerald, I'm sincere. This year I'm in here, I'll spell it out to make things clear. And meanwhile, your end's near. I've got a lane and I'm in gear. You people wonder who's next up. That conversation really ends here. Rappers just talk a bunch. Stress me out, I chop a Dutch. Weak rappers trying to bite the sound, but my style is a lot too much. And I'm more like whiskey neat, and you're more like vodka punch. G's dope, you might blow up. Think I know, I've got a hunch. On my side, it's authentic. You try to stomp it, it's all rented. But sure dope, you got a bad chick, yeah, cool, bro, we all get it. She wears a ring, can't do without it. You really think she stays true? I doubt it. Cause I'm fucking your girlfriend, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm never scared. Just know I mean it. If I ever said I fuck your bitch, just know I mean it. And if I ever said I'm getting money, just know I mean it. And oh Lord knows, He knows I mean it. You know I mean it. You know I mean it. You know I mean it. Just know I mean it.
What's up? That one was G-Eazy. That one was G-Eazy, in case y'all didn't know. I hope y'all like my casino shuffles. I've been practicing. This is the 21 shuffle. This one is called the organ. Oh shoot. Is it the organ? Yeah. Where it goes out and back in. Got it down to a T now. This is the 21 poker shuffle where you spread the cards and flip. And this is how the professionals at the casino do it. This is the bridge. This is the organ. Is it called the organ? Yeah, I think so. So now I'm ready to go play blackjack as a blackjack dealer. All right. What's happening, y'all? Don't forget this is brought to you by Characters Unlimited Inc. Characters Unlimited Inc. is located out of Boulder, Nevada. Okay. They do all the Ripley's, believe it or not, wax museums that you come across the United States. You can check out their website if you guys the Zoltar machines. I think they're out of Vegas too, like all the wish granting machines, you know, the love tester machines where you squeeze them. I'm gonna have to have them send me one of those automated machines, but there you go. You can check out their website. Again, that's Characters Unlimited Inc. That is my moderators. That is who sponsors my readings. Yeah, they do all the Ripley's, believe it or not, across the United States. You guys can check them out. They do Zoltar machines, Autotron machines. I think they got a Trump one now too as well. They got Trump tells all. I've got all the different cards that they offer. So yeah, get with those guys. They do moderate my channel now too. Also having issues between Barbie and Ken and that right now. So how I'm gonna get my money dispersed, we'll figure that out. I guess later, sooner or later. I don't know. I feel like I'm being tugged in two different directions. But by proxy. Anyway, with all that jazz being said, y'all, but you could check them out if you guys want a cool little gypsy machine. That is the place to get one. Also, I'm pretty sure they could come up with a cool slot machine or something too. They do the the gaming machines programming for that. So pretty sure they could. Um, you should have to check out their website. They got all kinds of different things. They got Zoltar, um, Esmeralda, all the different kinds. All right. Now I think I shuffled these pretty well. Let me one more shuffle and cut. Let's get a general read. This one is not part of Characters Unlimited Inc. I got these. These are my baby fat stack. This is a different stack. Okay. Um, but we will do the Characters Unlimited Inc. cards towards as clarifiers. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, give me a clear, concise message. How is today gonna pan out? How's today gonna pan out? I'm seeing diamonds. See the lovers here. Here is at the bottom of the deck. I'm seeing diamonds. A king of pentacles in the reverse. So okay, someone who kind of got robbed here, or is not in their head about love or who they love. They're not like psychotic about anybody, how they're feeling, anything of the sort. Someone is in the process right now, currently trying to intertwine themselves, truth be told, in a situation where they hit some sort of a jackpot. Okay. Um, so that's the truth. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Cups. That's how we got here. Someone is currently, current time, with their partner, uh, having a third party sexual encounter right now, current time. Three of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. This is a crime of passion, whatever it is. It's a sin. It's a crime. It's a crime of passion. Whoever this is, being intimate with somebody or portraying to be intimate. It's gonna be a crime of passion because you have Wheel of Fortune right here. This is somebody playing in your face. The death card's not right here. Okay, so this is someone who's not in a relationship with someone. Okay, let's clarify what not in a relationship means for you guys. Also, I do need to make this statement again for about the 100th time. This reading is not for any of my family members and or relatives. If you are related to me by blood, this reading does not pertain to you. Please get your own channel. Please get your own self some help and stop looking for me for answers. Please just stop. If you don't like what I'm saying, go away. This is not pertaining to you. I'm not talking about you. I wish you would leave me alone. And I, honest to God, wish you the best. I do. I really, honestly do. But leave me the fuck alone. All right. So that being said, let's get to it. And that's not. This is my thing. You know, this is what I do. It's the one hobby that I can have. Like, shit. You know, I don't even have my driver's license. I mean, they take everything from you. Oh, you think you're too pretty? I'm gonna take your clothes. Oh, you think you can go wherever you want, whenever you want, just burn off on someone when you want? I'm gonna take your license. Boom. Oh, you think you're too good to hang out with me? Boom, I'm gonna take your kids. Like, what else do you want, dude? Like, y'all have taken everything. And no, do I think I'm not better than anybody else? God forbid, in this whole fucking earth. But just leave me the fuck alone. I got one fucking hobby and leave me the fuck alone. And this is it. So just fuck off. If you got something to say about what the fuck I do, kindly, nicely, politely, fuck off. Thank you. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. So that being said, on to the next. Someone is puppeteering something, ventriloquisting someone, someone is pretending that they are making statements or saying something on another person's behalf, mimicking their voice, doing voiceover. This is like a ventriloquist recording recording something lyrically here. They're playing in someone's face, also making it look like they are having sex with someone all night, and clearly they're not. Even though this is upright, they are at a third party right there. See a Wheel of Fortune, there's no relationship here. The death card would be out if this were an actual relationship. So what is all of this about? Well, I'm going to tell you right here, right now, this symbol right here, This is a navigating charm. Someone could have a charm in the rear view mirror that looks like this. It is a sundial. This person right here has got cut off from any sort of assets, being able to take from another individual. At one point in time, this person was put in a position of power. Yes, I'm going to give you the right to have importance in my opinions, in my how the way I think about others, and this person had a big impact in your life. And I'm getting from this point on, this person was actually stealing from you out of your bank account over the years, probably since 2016. This person is like a cyborg. They work under the judge. They act like they're a judge. They act like they have the fancy glasses in their home. They probably suck pies all day. I'm just gonna say it. They probably suck pies for fun. But anyway, irregardless, this person probably robbed you or jacked you for like over $500,000 over the years from for paying other people to spy on you and watch you so you didn't find out. So anyway, this is like a whole street or block party that these mofos have been having on your dime. And recently this person got cut off. They're mad about it. They're typically this person is like a cyborg. They're like an Elon Musk AI bot. Like this person is a bot that just don't give up. Okay, this mofo just keeps going. Like this is like the prevention department of Elon Musk, where like they are going to thoroughly break down any sort of way that you could stretch any sort of truth, lies, denies, manipulations out of this situation. They're going to milk it till there's nothing but a drop left. So basically, what they don't realize is that the hands of time have actually turned. Okay. And so while they are grasping at straws for the last little bit of excuses that they can milk out of this situation and make sure every angle is covered, it's actually it's it's gotten to the other side. It's like Taylor Swift says, karma is my best friend, that song. Karma, I keep my side of the street clean. That sort of thing. So they are actually going through and analyzing any sort of weak spots in the whole program of this situation, looking for any sort of weakness spots in this situation pertaining to 9 ways to Sunday of uh, a person's thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want to get into emotions and things like that, aspects, you cannot really bring that in a court of law unless you're going against religion. Okay. If you're trying to take away a woman's right to speak, fine, free speech. I mean, go ahead, take away our free speech, but don't come for our religion. Don't come for psychological. You're not, doctors don't need a raise. I promise you. They make plenty of money. Um, Doctors don't. I mean, for the longest time we could have thought that that's where the money was at, you guys, and it's just simply not. And we can keep pushing the buck. We can keep pushing the buck, you guys, but really we just need to stop. Like, human beings are not cars. You can't mechanically work on them and expect one person's incision to cure or to heal as fast as the next person's. Okay. So that's one thing particular right there. Although we did overspend on a lot of nows on every corner, and doctors make all kinds of money through insurance, but now it's getting to a point where, okay, now they're grasping at straws here. They're like, there's no people left we can work on. It's like they're really not making that much money. The field is covered with people. There's more doctors than there are people. I hope that makes sense. More doctors and nurses than there are actual people who don't work for yeah. So anyways, that being said, so we got a lover situation here. Somebody was trying to get someone in jail, or this was what was in the balance. An 8 of Wands here. Someone is trying to, so this is a court case from the past, okay? Is what I'm getting here. It's like a crime of passion, third party situation here. Could be child support. When I say it's a partner, you guys, it could always be pertaining to, if you have a child out of wedlock, typically sometimes they could show up as your partner too, as well, or your twin flame. Like your kids are very much attached to you, okay? Regardless how the cards come out. So that doesn't necessarily mean one or the other, and also gender is not specific, okay? So this is a storyline from the past, a court case that someone has to have substantial evidence of proving fact that they had the right to do something. Okay, I get to proceed with something. So they're doing an act or a crime of passion here, where they are proceeding on someone's wealth once again with the sideboard. Okay, so this has got to come to a close. All right. um it's like do they have to be married? Like, I was just saying today, I was like, what does it mean if you don't like men, you're not gay, and you're not confused? What does that make you? I mean, does that make you a woman on a mission? I don't know. So you got two of swords here. I guess that would be discriminating, huh? So that is or just one really pissed off mad woman, right? Two of swords is in reverse. Someone is not at a crossroads about this. They know, you know, let me explain something to y'all about, let's have a discussion about this card, love, okay? And what love means to you. Okay, let's talk about the birds and the bees of it, really. Let's get down to the bottom of this. I'm going to explain something to you guys. When you first meet a person, right? This is like, oh, look, Epstein Island. Look, right as soon as you meet a person, when you first see them, okay, physical attraction, that's numero uno, okay, whether you're physically attracted to them or not, right? That's the number one thing. And then aside from that, secondly, we get to know that person over a period of time, right? Not too much long before you decide whether you would like to keep them or not keep them around, you know? That sort of thing. And once it's surpassed already to the friend zone, okay, it pretty much just gets stuck there. I can't explain that any further than I can. And trying to grasp onto something that's you've already read the book, you've read the entire novel, and front to back to front, and it's no longer a mystery, nothing's interesting about it, it's not fun anymore, and it doesn't benefit you anything. Like it's, it's not that you or the other person is a bad person, or you don't like that person, or they're not sexually attractive towards you. You know what I mean? It just becomes more or less like it would be asking a bit much, like as if it were like a chore or something. You know what I mean? Especially if it's not benefiting you and over a long period of time. And let me explain something to you guys. When you go into a relationship, your intention when you go into that relationship is exactly how the relationship will end. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Your intention of how you went into a relationship, okay? If you had the intention of this was supposed to be a job, right? You had one job, it was to take this person down, then you got to know them, and then blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. Let me explain something to you. You went in with the intention to do that to another individual before getting to know them. That is how the relationship is going to end. Okay? Don't matter, and most relationships that start quickly, they're going to end quickly, okay? And they're not going to last. All right? So don't be grasping at straws, don't be selling yourself short, selling yourself a dream, all that sort of thing, just because you think, just because you've seen one of their bank stubs, or you found out, whatever. um let it go. Let it go. I promise, let it go, because in a heartbeat, it really doesn't matter in the end. All right. You could sell everything in your home and travel wherever you want to in the earth. It don't matter, guys. You can't take this shit with you. This shit's materialistic shit. You can't take it with you when you go. Like it it's not even funny, guys. Like it's all irrelevant. It doesn't even matter, and we're all just, this is all like what would you call it? Like memoirs of hobo fights or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? It just, it depends on what level in your mind that you're in, that you want to be petty about the littlest shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, so you got someone that's not confused. Bam, there's a death card. So just like I said, how something with that wheel of fortune. So someone is also trying to end somebody's career or their life even. That was probably the intent when they went into this relationship, because this is supposed to be together with that wheel of fortune. And then someone is trying to make something appear to look like a crime of passion with the Three of Cups, a third party that's been eyeing this situation. This is a court case from the past. Then, just for the love of God and Jesus, let it go. Just however it's supposed to untangle and unwind, allow it to do so. It's like, how do I explain this? Okay, we get it. We get it. Okay. Maybe in the past you decided to proceed with a pregnancy that maybe you were young, okay, and you didn't know any better, and the timing was way the f off for you to accomplish anything. You know, maybe you were up against somebody you never thought was that good at doing certain things, that yeah, they were that good, and they got over on your ass, okay, manipulated your due date, whatever. You had children out of wedlock, that sort of thing. You didn't have money for, abortion, whatever the case may be, situation you were in. You didn't have money for an adoption, because I'm still paying for my adoption. Let's get it politically correct here, who got um, thrown down the river with this. So my point is, you guys, at some point in time, I could have stopped between the CPS classes, 13 different classes, and everything like that, to consider maybe I should speak with someone about willingly doing an adoption, or maybe, having an abortion or whatever. As young as I was, that probably would have been the smarter thing for me to do. Not saying I regret any of my children, but at the point in time now that I'm still paying for that adoption out of my pocket on my driver's license, and they've already taken everything from me, even kids and everything. Like, I've teased myself enough, tortured myself enough. If I would have known what I knew now, or any of the above, I'll trust me and believe me, I've learned my damn lesson. Okay, and I'm not trying to relive this lesson again and again and again. Now this is like the same sort of thing. I don't see children on this board here, but this is a case that just has to simply end. No one is sick here. This is all for someone's wealth. They're playing in someone's face about a lover's situation here. They're making something bigger than what it is. This just has to end. Whatever this shit is, it's got to end. Again, if you are a family member or a relative of mine, this reading is not for you. I'm just going to state that again right now. I'm not going to mention anybody's names, but if you are related to me by blood, do not watch me. Please go get your own platform. Okay, I'm going to encourage you again. I'm going to reiterate that. Okay, so now we have this Two of Pentacles, where things were unbalanced with taking action here. Maybe you were confused on which action to take, or how a process of something worked here. Okay, with the Two of Swords in the reverse, this is someone who's like out of place. Like, this person don't make sense. Where they're at, when they're at, how they're at that place. At a certain point, they're just awkward. Okay, that's how this person could come off: a struggling, awkward person who's kind of like lost. I hope that makes sense. And these people thought they could take advantage of someone due to a court case in the past, just because somebody was involuntarily confined against their will for their driver's license or something like that, which is not right, you know. Now this person is actually balancing their money. Okay. um you got two of pentacles right here. This is a balance. Okay, two of pentacles is upright, and that means that this is a third party coming in, a third party that did used to spy on you, that no longer wants to spy, or maybe they are trying to accuse you of spying in this situation. Okay, on the money aspect, or maybe they don't know that you're the money, because this is two of pentacles and it is a third party situation. So maybe they don't know or want to accept the fact that you are the money. Maybe it's like they just don't want to believe it with their ears or eyes. Um, regardless of what it is, this person doesn't. It's like they're confused. Like, no, I misjudged. You know, oh no. Like, yeah, you probably did just judge it based off of, you know, certain little things, I would have to say. And who could blame you for thinking so lowly of a person, you know, especially after someone's already friend zoned you. Okay, let's get that straight. um mm-mm. And it has nothing to do with looks, or anything like that. I mean, I get it. If you want me to be your wingman or your wing woman and take you to the bar to pick up women or whatever, be your eye candy, I can do that. I could do that all night long. You know, we could work something out financially. You could help me out, or I could help you out. You know, I do not mind that part. But the part I'm talking about is like, don't think for 1 second that I need you to feel sorry for me, or that I need something like that from you. Like, that's just offensive as fuck. Like, if you think
Native
that
hair care gently nourishes with half the ingredients of your old stuff.
you, that's just really offensive as fuck, for you to think that I'm a nobody or that I don't deserve anything better. This is Mass Wolf, by the way. I'm gonna reshuffle these cards.
Good money, baby. Tranquility, baby. You know how to find it.
Flat out on space offensive, you know?
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb, I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental, let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought, no flow rain was pouring down. See that pain was all around, see my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn, flow was cool but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge, I'ma kill everything like this purge. Let's just get this paid for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Yeah. Put this shit in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? La 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 la. Both hands together, God, let me pray. I've been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't you come on? When a piece of this, a piece of my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes are trying to break your spine. They say that I'm so fine, you could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know?
All right. Heard enough, seen enough. All right. Again, that was Mass Wolf, astronaut in the ocean. If you guys have not heard that, check that video out. It's Masked Wolf. Anyways. Okay, enough of this situation, y'all. This is a situation of a hangman here. This is someone who didn't need to heal from jail or whatever this is. They don't need to re-heal something they've already healed from. Two of Swords, they know exactly what they're doing. They're not in a relationship though. So this is someone who stated a claim on this person that they were in a relationship or having relations here, were married, whatever this is fucking weird, bro. Like, people do not do this. Like, you don't by proxy fucking marry a person. What the fuck kind of world is this? What the fuck? Where am I? Am I on fucking planet Earth? Am I on Earth? Can anybody fucking please tell me I'm on Earth? For the love of Jesus, like, this shit ain't fucking right. You should be able to have the choice to say, yes, I will marry you. No, I will make out with you. You know, like, shit, man. Like, ah.
Know about rolling down in the deep. When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
It's a setup.
What you know about rolling down in the deep?
For the greater
when your
good.
brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
Okay. One small step for mankind. We'll let him finish.
One small step for man. One
Small step for mankind. Yeah. Okay. All right. Guys, this is something to do with the courts. This is child support, whatever this is. This is a Seven of Swords right here. This is a setup to make someone look good or to take the empire back, which this could be a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm not too particular sure. It's like people aren't on the same page about this. Like, are we on the same page, or are y'all still trying to push the envelope that you have to sleep your way to the top on this? Or are you just too prideful to admit that maybe a female is in charge? Maybe a female's actually running the whole thing. Did it ever dawn upon you that maybe you have too much pride to sit there and say, okay, I accept that there's a woman who's a boss? Is that funny? Is that funny? I want to know if any man laughed after I just said that statement. Please let me know. Write their name in the comments. Thank you. So anyway, this is like, someone knows exactly what they're doing here. This is a third party in a roundabout way that's doing something, manipulating something with the money. This is like a female who has a problem with actually getting a real job besides from stalking you. This is a court case that they have to proceed with, and they need an outcome from it. And this is like someone who's like trying, this person is very sloppy. Like, you could just tell the sloppiness in it. This person knows the game on, they know game on something here that they're not telling you, and they just keep lapping you round and round. They think that they can rearrange everything in your damn life, but they didn't know who you were. You got this Empress card out here, but she's in reverse. Ten of Swords. So someone got, this is an ending right here. This is an ending to this person lapping you with Death card reverse. This is what they wanted for you. They were trying to pimp you out, prostitute you out. That's what that is. Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands reverse. That is a complete ending to this spying, betrayal situation, third party thing. Someone trying to pretend to be you, acting like they're your twin. Someone making accounts in your name, portraying like they're you. This could be even family members trying to get you out of the way so that they can laugh and go on vacations in the Bahamas with your dime, or whatever this is, like, and laugh about it with their pinkies up, or whatever this is. Ten of Swords here, and this is the ending, guys, and I think I said this earlier in another read. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, 3, but this is reverse. Something that hasn't healed yet. Somebody doesn't know what it means to be cheated on, like actually cheated on. Like, this is I don't know how to put this very nicely or very okay. And I get it. I really, really get it. People look different in all shapes and sizes, and they, so either you're physically attracted to them or not. And this is somebody here with this 3 of swords reversed to the 7. This is a setup. This isn't even about attraction. This is like, we're going to hang you out to dry. You're coming with me, and I'm going to put you until you hurt. I'm going to try and make you love me so that I can hurt you. Like, that is what that shit is saying right there. Like, you're not going to make me love you, and you're not going to freaking hurt me. Like, either way that you're trying to go with this situation is not going to work. It's just not gonna freaking work. I don't know how many ways to Sunday I could say that. I mean, do you want me, if it will make you happy in your heart to do this to someone, to let's say, for instance, if this is what your heart desires to do to me, oh yeah, just know, baby, I love you. I want to be with you forever. Please be mine. I can't wait to see you. I'm wondering what you're doing at all point in times during the day, baby. Baby, don't do this to me. I love you though, baby. Baby, come back. Oh, I can be a psycho. I'm gonna start being a real fucking psycho. You better believe it. I'm gonna put it on real thick. Just so you can think that you're gonna hurt me. Okay? Because I promise it's not gonna work. And I'm not even gonna fall for my own damn illusion of it. I promise you. This is stupid. Whatever this is, stupid. 10 of Wands. This is just burdening someone. Someone got over on somebody that couldn't get them back, man. They couldn't get even with them. There's something about this, or they're trying to prolong something. Could have been. And like I said, how you get into a relationship is how it's going to end. Okay? You had bad intentions when you started this bullshit or this stupid game. This is how it's going to end. The same damn way. You're going to, what you want for, I want you to look at everyone else like they are your brother, like they are your sister, okay? Because we're all brothers and sisters of Christ, if that's what you believe. So, I'm just saying, you got to look at it as a mirror reflection. Look at that person as though they are you. On the other side, like looking at them, that person is you, but in a different form, in a different voice. That person is you. And whatever you want to do to that person, it's going to happen to you. Just because you don't look like them or sound like them, that's still you. That's still you. You're trying to get over on yourself because you're only going to hurt yourself in the end. Right? And I mean, why are you trying to inflict something on a person who's not even concerned with you? Like, if that's trying to use someone as sport, is this in a game that somebody's not even playing? This person's not even in that sport, or they didn't. It's this whole different playing field that we could be on. If that's the game you want to play for sport, let's go to the fucking Ferraris and Lamborghinis. I'll show you where they're at immediately. I'll take you right to them. And then we can really make this freaking thing work. We can really set it off. Okay? Okay. I'm just saying, like, you should have said something a long time ago. Could have got out the trailer park a long time ago. But G Collicers, we'll just sit here and wait, okay? Okay. We got 2 of Wands in the reverse, so something can't. This is an ending, dog. Like, this is an ending. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords right here, flat on his face. 2 of Wands, reverse. Oh, we'll just dance around and make it okay. Something is just freaking ended here, man. And now this has surpassed the point of I'm sorry. Now this has surpassed the point of, oh God, how do we even tell this person? How do we even break them out of the illusion that we've had them in for so long? Now they're even more broke off, worse than what they started with. And the way we thought this shit was going to end is not the way it's going to end. It's ending flat in our face that we are bold-faced ass liars. Bam, there's your black cat, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. It's just like to the point where, like, you know, Queen of Pentacles reversed to a 7 of Cups. That's like somebody that, like, is poking their head out of that little teacup right there. And they're like, what? I just woke up. I got what? You got robbed, ma'am. You've been robbed? I got what? Say it again. I got robbed? What? Where's the money? Like, this person's like in their head looking for the money. This is like, how do drug dealers normally put it? Hide your sack and help you look for it. Something like that. That's what this shit is. Okay? Well, I don't know. Let me help you look for it. That's what this shit is, but it's money here. It's this materialistic shit. This person doesn't even have materialistic shit. Like, what are you gonna do? Come in and steal the TV? Like, what? I got robbed. What? Yeah, we kind of spent your college education flipping houses, dog. I'm so sorry, bruh. So sorry. Does my family know about this? Yes, they kind of helped, bruh. Sorry. So I said, if you are family or a relative, do not watch this channel. Go get your own shit. Of course, money don't buy happiness. What do you think I'm learning this situation over and 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 over again? Is because the lady that likes to suck pies on Hughes Street won't fuck off kindly so that I can move the fuck around what's mine. Anyways, we got this fucking Knight of Cups right here. I'm just saying, go suck a pie. Go suck a. All right. So, bam, bada bing, bada boom. So, this person, in any which way that they even choose that they want to go, if they want to go anywhere at all, freaking this person, they see a nice shining armor, they can't even get with them. Because why? Because everybody's trying to hurry up and move around this pie sucking villain on Hughes Street that won't fucking. Let me say something. Let me come in your grandma and grandpa's house and let me rob you of everything that was supposed to be left for you. Okay? How about I come rob you and your grandma and grandpa after they're gone and see how you like it? Okay? It doesn't feel good. It don't feel good, especially when the family is even in it against you, trying to cover it up, saying that you're a fucking whack job, so you can never be shit. And they keep getting milking it up. We're just gonna milk it up until we can't milk it no more. For the love of Jesus Christ, let this shit go. And you want to try to even go as far to say that I'm crazy. I'm the crazy one. Okay. Boop, boop, Petito Realty Company. Okay. I'm just saying. Dude. Spare me. Give me a second here. Let's see. I'm a corporate puppet. Yeah. Let's watch this. And it's not even funny. You even got religion mixed in. What the fuck did I do to deserve this shit? Like, what did I sign up for? I've not even got to enjoy any sort of euphoria in my life. I did everything back asswards. I had all my kids out of wedlock, did everything completely wrong. I've even tried to claim an atheist religion, and none of it has fucking worked. Like, what the fuck do I gotta do to get the fuck out of my situation? Like, I've done everything the right way, the wrong way, the in-between way, the F it, I'm just gonna screw it all up way. Like, there is no more ways that I can fucking move. Now, I've been sitting here, y'all, for quite a long fucking time. And I'm fucking sick of it. Y'all's got to be the ones to move the fuck around sucking pies on Hughes Street. Oh my God, dude. trying to tell you something. I know, man. I mean, you're sitting here. And then the bitch got cut off about 2-3 months ago. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Y'all enjoy. This is fun with Dick and Joe. Gotta love this guy.
And I'm gonna need some more swing so I can go on believing I'll be a real boy someday without being manipulated by the bullshit.
I love this movie. This movie is so funny.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, it's his job to keep the power on. That's why he chooses Grainger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call, click, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
That's my favorite part. This is my favorite part.
You know, I haven't seen you in the downtown club for a while, sir.
Well, that's because I was very, very busy.
Being indicted. This is so funny right here.
Wow! Look at all the executives. You guys are my kind of peeps. Captains of industry, masters of the universe, presidents of Hair Club for Men. That's a nice piece of hair. You can't even see the tread marks. This squirrel died of natural causes. Excuse me, pardon me. I gotta get to the toppy tip of the financial summit.
Isn't anyone going to do anything?
This happens every week. This guy actually isn't that bad. I'm a corporate puppet. And I'm gonna need some more swing so I can go on believing I'll be a real boy someday without being manipulated by the bullshit.
Oh my God, Dick. Come down from there.
It's just funny right here.
Hon, I'm in the middle of a very important meeting.
Sweetie, you're standing on a table pretending to be a puppet.
Who's pretending?
Couldn't you just cut him off?
He only had half a beer.
Oh, that's my shit right there. He only had half a beer. Oh, yeah. That's funny to me? Yeah, that's really funny. Was that not funny to you? I guess you're on the wrong damn platform if that ain't funny. You ain't hit rock bottom. Okay, yeah, you ain't hit rock bottom if you don't know what's funny. If you don't know that that's not funny, you ain't been at rock bottom or somebody had you feeling low on the totem pole. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. All right? Yeah. Let's get it right. And so that being said, I think a lot of times you've got to go through it to know how it feels like on the other guy's shoes on that foot, you know, right? Because everything just naturally flows and goes for everyone, right? It's just, there's not anybody out there that is lost in space or time that you could possibly think of, right? Because they're irrelevant. Their space and time, it's irrelevant, right? Right. That's what I figured. Oh, they're not of importance, you know. They're, you know, we'll just oversee it. If they're only female, they're only woman. Just, yeah. Enjoy this Kodak Black while I shuffle these cards. Dutch Brothers.
Ice water turn Atlantic. Night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, felt the mansion. Drop the roof, more expansion. Drive a coupe, you can stand it. No bitches undercover. I'm an ass and titty lover. Guess we all meant for each other. Now that all the dogs free. And we out in these streets. Can you do it? Can you pop it for me?
Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. It's that Z shit. It's that Z shit. Pull up in a demon on
Yeah,
guard.
I ain't shit.
Looking like I still do
I
fraud.
ain't shit.
Flying private jet with the rod.
The sooner you learn that and know that,
Go
the
to plans
better.
at the coop. Police
I
on the
ain't
top, but I'm on mute.
shit.
I'ma bust her wrist down cause she cute. Fuck her on the yacht, I've been on pool. She an addict for the lifestyle in the paddock. Daddy, how you ever felt Chanel fabric? I be dripping to death, I need a casket. And we got more strikes in the rough, we foul tackle. In the middle of the field like David Beckham. All my niggas locked up for real, I'm trying to help them. When I got a meal, got me the chills, don't know what happened. Pop pill, do what you feel, I'm on that zombie. I'm more like a Gaddafi, I'm not no Gandhi. I'm more like I'm David Goliath running. Niggas be cloning, I find it funny. Clone. We finna know, straight out the dungeon. Hey. I go in the mouth, she comes to me nothing. 300 the watch, out of your budget. Mean muggin' got me clutching. Yeah. And this stick right out of Russia. Ice water turn Atlantic. Night calling in a phantom. Told them
That was Kodak Black. That was ZZ. Kodak Black. Here's a real true story that happened. In all truth. This is a true story.
Mother, I don't wanna take my medicine. 24 years in the gutter again. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Everybody's acting like they're all alright. I can barely get myself to sleep at night. I'm sick of it. Yeah, I'm sick of it. Yeah, this is the tax man. I lost my job and you got hooked on. Keep calling. They shut the lights off. They took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, this is the tax man. I lost my job and you got hooked on. Keep calling. They shut the lights off. They took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. Rather be crazy than to take these pills. I'm sick of being okay against my will. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Everything in this world that I'm gonna miss. It's all fake smiles and leather jackets. We're full of it. Yeah, we're full of shit. I don't know who that's from. They sent the tax man. I lost my job and you got hooked on. I keep calling. They shut the lights off. They took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, they sent the tax man. I lost my job and you got hooked on. I keep calling. They shut the lights off. They took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. I'm losing it. I bought a sawed-off shotgun. I'm losing it. I bought a sawed-off shotgun. I don't know who to trust. They need people like us. Yeah, they sent the tax man. I lost my job and you got hooked on oxycodone. They shut the lights off. They took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, they sent the tax man. I lost my job and you got hooked on oxycodone. They shut the lights off. They took the car and I bought a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, they sent
Don't just stay classic.
Okay. Let's see. We got a VHS. Something's in the cloud. Someone's got a tape recording. Something about something smells funny here. Scratch and sniff stickers. Says something to do with lottery tickets. Smelling something. Something smelly. A smelly smell. The kind of smell you smell. It's Ishmael. Ishmael. Someone's name's Ishmael. Someone's got email. Ishmael. It smells. Someone smells. Kind of funny. Maybe it's your upper lip. Someone's talking that lip, talking that shit here with that cloud coverage there. Okay, this is a canyon. This is someone's crevices. Someone's crevices smells, or maybe this isn't their crevice. Maybe this is their something about a canyon is the air, the aroma, something starting to smell. Okay, or something smells funny, or it could smell pleasant. Um, someone's a jogger. Someone likes to go jogging early in the mornings or something. There's something about uh, maybe they could smell fresh after a sweaty jog or something. Someone's developing photos that's reversed. So they didn't have something backed up to the clouds, but they have some old school photographs or something like that of landscaping. Okay, this could also be a squirrel trying to teach the class how not even a squirrel comes up on my lawn to get a nut without me knowing about it first. Okay, teaching the class there. All right, not even a squirrel. All right, little squirrely squirrel. um let's see, we got developing photos that's reversed, along with this cold brew of nuts. Okay, someone's putting apricot nuts in someone's cold brew, or maybe they're not nuts. Okay, maybe your mama's nuts, who knows. um what's up, Amy Ekman? Oh god, hold on my ass. Oh god, my lower back. Okay, I'm back and intact. All right. So we got a little squirrely squirrel teaching the class. Not even a squirrel comes up to my lawn to get a nut without me knowing about it first. Something something about sticker earrings. I was picking up on New Mexico energy. Something about sounds. Something about tendonitis. Ringtones. Someone's sense another sticker. So senses, your come into your senses. Something's ringing in your ear. This could also be sounds like singing bowls, something like that. I'm also picking something around a lake in New Mexico, towards New Mexico. This could be Arizona, New Mexico. What's up, my corn-fed friends? Um, how y'all doing? How's them growing them corn doing there? What's up, Deanna Dunbar? Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm a nobody. Yeah, trust me, I ain't shit. Trust me. Like that is the biggest part of life, is knowing that you ain't shit at all. Like none of us is shit, really. And yeah, I get the encouraging part helps to keep people afloat, but you know, maybe we could just opposite day it and be like, maybe we need to tell everyone that they ain't shit and see what, maybe they'll see what it's like. So anyways, I'm getting something about losing hearing loss, or something about Area 51, or something like that. Something about the way that sounds are perceived here. Someone could have hearing aids, or they used to have hearing aids. Something about a loan, a lake, a great lake here, or something like that. This is a student loan. This is a teacher who's not teaching a class, or this squirrel is supposed to become the master. This person is in tune with their senses. Their senses are there, but it's like waking up and feeling like you're in a coma somewhere and attached to some sort of like gizmo gadgets, TV screens and computers. Like, you know, Elon Musk is there giving you plastic surgery and turning you into a robot human or something. And one day you'll just wake up and be like, what? What happened? I'm just kidding. Not that creepy, but Yeah, so you got this New Mexico sort of energy, something about Taos or what Taos? Taos, New Mexico, somewhere like that. I didn't choose this life. It was chosen for me. Oh, okay. You came from NASA Space Center too. Hey, grrr, or how do you do it? Grrr. Welcome to the universe. Amy Ekman says, I just want you know what happened to my brother the day he was murdered. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. In my daughter relative garage, found face down under his exhaust system under his exhaust system in my parents' anniversary. Okay, you're doing too much. You're lying. You're on some bullshit. I don't do paranormal, extraterrestrial. AI will figure that out for you. Okay. Yeah, sure. Pretty sure AI will figure that out. Okay. If it hasn't already, because nobody gets away with murder anymore. Okay. Typically, you know what happened, or you already know the answers to that. Okay. Nobody gets away with murder, rape, uh, drug dealing, anything anymore. Nothing is. Everything's an open book now. Um, there's nothing that's unsolved now with the quantum computer. I know you're just projecting. I get it. Um, there's sea turtles here. Okay. A sea turtle. So this could be something like pollution, air pollution, whatever, water pollution. Someone is polluting the something to do with a car. Okay, car pollution, something like that. Um, this could be someone's mother gave you this car. Someone's mother could have given you this car. This could also be this is like an anomaly of a beautiful recreation of Earth, um, putting onto these tablets right here online or something like that. So this is like making everything stream. This is a stream, scratch and sniff sticker. You can't smell anything underwater. Okay, something like that. This is like how but I'm getting someone has a sticker, okay? Someone has a sticker of a turtle on their car or something like that. It's a baby daddy. This is a their mother's car that was handed down to them. Something like this. This is looking like a volcano here, but it's not a volcano. It's a canyon. Okay. There's something about Aurora Borealis here. This is something. This is like someone who studies. Okay. So hold on a second there. So this is something about you need to see this music video, okay? This is what I'm getting. You need to see this music video. It's by Corn. Is it Corn? They'll Never Find Me. Oh, I'm Lost. That's the name of it. What is it? Corn. Lost. Mm, is it by Corn? Seeing that. Mm, oh, right here. Yeah, it is Corn. You'll Never Find Me. Right here. It's Corn.
New Olay Regenerist. Firmer, lifted,
Brought to you by
radiant skin
Olay.
without drastic measures.
Okay, this is like a freakishly weird music video. You gotta really watch it. You'll Never Find Me by Korn. See, he's got his telescope. He's looking off into the sky, into the skyline. I mean,
Grading in silence, they making me spun out inside my own head. Spewing and craving, this darkness is fading me down the road to my own death. I can't take this, I might break it, watch it all fall down. Humiliating, I fall to its craving. It feeds on the doubt in my heart. Fading and fading, our feelings I'm saving to fix what I tore all apart. I can't take this, I might break it, watch it all fall down. You'll never find me. I'm lost. 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 You'll never find me.
see how he's getting younger and then he's getting older? You see how he just, his age, well, you can't really see it right now, but see, he's an old man. He's the old man now. And then the other guy was taking the pill to make him young. And then this thing starts to come out the sky. It's like this weird, like, you see it right here. See, he thought he was just taking medicine, then he's like studying plants and stuff like that. He's studying plants. And, yeah, he goes into a little laboratory. And he has to keep studying this, like, it's like venom. Like, he has to continually keep studying it, whatever this is, this chemical, or it's not chemical, it's like a ore. He has to continually study it because it pertains to his health, how he keeps becoming younger. So he watches this star right there, like, see, it is falling out of the sky. He knows exactly when it's going to come through the sky. See? Anyway, I thought I should share that with you. But it's like he has to continually keep studying that because it gets, I hope, if he doesn't continually study that, almost that, some people would continue something like that. They would keep having to study until the end of time because, yeah, they are lost, but like they know exactly. It's like almost like getting a high or getting an adrenaline rush from discovering something, because knowledge is power, and a lot of people like to continually, constantly, guys. Like, we don't even take time to go out anymore with friends, or just, you can't even go hang out with your friends anymore without, someone having to give, without it being pimping out or something. Like, it's just ridiculous, redundant how much time we can spend sitting to ourselves and studying something, so much so that it could actually even cost us our own life, you know like, yeah. pretty much. And people will, I mean, it's just what how having too much free time can actually be, uh, it can be the number one killer right there, is having too much free time on your hands to yourself. Okay. Yeah. So, also again, there's something about, pineapple here. This is like, somebody is like obsessed with this pineapple here with the squirrel trying to get a nut. Um, developing photo. Somebody needs actual photo proof evidence of a, a taste or flavor of someone's private parts here, or something like that. Okay, it's what they're studying. This could be hygiene. Something's a cold brew here. Mm, something about the lakes. Okay, rivers or lakes is very significant. Something is sprouting out. You got a mirror here. I'm getting like a lab, or like someone studying someone, like so much so, like it even gets possessive, you guys. Like, if you study something so much, think about it. I want you to think about it. You are becoming this sponge that is soaking up all that person's character, all of that person's works, everything that that person does on a daily basis. Like me streaming right now, like y'all are soaking it up like a sponge. And just I just want to mind you, like, I haven't even, it could be, it's addicting, y'all. It's really, really addicting. And it's frustrating for others that are trying to figure out the settings on their phone and stuff like that, and going through a hard time. um that's why I can't get on here for any longer than like 30 minutes to an hour, you guys. And it's been like that. And that's because my ratings on here only shows I have one person in here usually. That's it. And so I got the patience for it, or the time. So that's why I just cut it off really quickly, and I just stopped doing readings, because I only have one or two people in here on the live. And that's because I haven't figured out who's been doing that to my account. Okay, I have 1,500 subscribers, and it gets frustrating with me. It drains your energy. It just really, really drains you. But yeah, if I got a few people in here, I mean, I'll stick around. Like, look, I've already been on here for over an hour. Y'all are lucky, really lucky. So yeah, and it's probably because of the hour that I'm on this live, that's the person that's been stalking me and running my numbers, or whoever, or whatever it is, isn't on here, you know, putting me back down to zero, or saying that I'm talking ish behind them, behind their back, trying to create lawsuits and crazy claims against me that's related to me, when I said clearly, get your own platform. You don't like what I'm saying, get your own platform. It's my one hobby that I have, and I ain't about to die over it, but it's a good passing time, considering I don't have a car right now. And it's trying to make my income on here, and I'd appreciate it if someone would just quit stalking me on here. Anyway, something's green, someone is at sea, at bay here, with this green card energy, or they're like really organic or green. Something is growing really organically. Get out of the dark and stand on the light, you will be free. Oh, I am, like I said, I've done everything. 9 ways to Sunday. And it's because I know what my issue is, that I had children out of wedlock, and the court proceedings, the way everything turned out in the court proceedings, is actually it is the witchcraftery in my life, that has really affected my spirituality, me as a female, living, breathing human being, woman with blood running through my body, my driver's license, and I've done everything to prove that I'm a law-abiding citizen nowadays, since prison time, and since my bad days, and to who I'm like, I didn't even have to do that shit, like, whenever I was in my younger days. And I think back on it, I'm like, how stupid are you? But could almost feel like it was a setup, um, just so that to ensure that they could keep taking that from me, until I figured it out. And I'm like, oh, that date's coming up. Oh, y'all gonna need that. Y'all gonna need me to mess up there. So, oh, okay, I get it now. And so I had to fight back, by saying, you're not going to touch me no more. I'm not breaking the law. You're not going to um catch me in any sort of a situation where I would ever go back, because I'm making sure to it that I'm not breaking not one single little law. And it gets really, that their addiction is watching me, stalking me, making sure before, that is going to lead to their death. That's digging your own grave, because if I'm making sure to follow by the laws and rules and you're not, and if I can raise my right hand in a court of law and say I was in the wrong, so can they. So can they. And if they don't want to sit there and face their punishment, the other side, when they are spiritual, they'll get punished for it spiritually. When they get to the other side, they will receive their, nobody gets away with anything karmically in this world. No one ever gets away with it. You will pay for it eventually. I mean, eventually you will. I know, me too, is what it is, but it is what it is. Wedlock. Oh, what's wedlock? Well, it's just a fancy term for the older, you know, um older ladies that normally talk ish about women that have children before marriage, especially in my religion and my church. Like, it's just that little thought that they put in your head where it's like, you did wrong, you should have had been married before, like, that, typically you're the whispers when you walk into church or around your family, typically. um because I grew up Jewish, in the Jewish church, and I got excommunicated from my family pretty much. So it's kind of hard to get back from that. Anyway, um, you know what I'm saying? You feel me, lady. It's sad. Yeah, yeah, I do feel you on that. It is very sad, and I don't know your situation, and I cannot do anything but show um empathy, or is it empathy or sympathy for you. Um, yes, because I'm the one you're talking about. Um, me too, chosen my bloodline, last descendant in my family, 144,000 mere people bring them to light. No, I have children out of wedlock. Yeah, I tried to tell someone and I was told I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Especially nowadays. Okay, so let me explain something to you. Like, they got the bills that they passed through straight through to the legislature, right? um Now it's called a quantum computer, and what it does is it's going to, nobody, that's why I said no one gets away with anything anymore. It actually, a quantum computer will go back and it actually, like, checks the math. Okay, like, say for instance you spent $500 at the grocery store, and you came home with $200. How much, you took 500 to the grocery store, you came back home with $200, how much did you spend at the grocery store? It's going to check that math. How much was it exactly you spent? You spent $300 allegedly. Let's see a receipt. And then you get into this, that's how it does with the adverb verb word syntax in a quantum computer of spotting the lie in a sentence. Okay, if you said you did something like that, or you were about to do this, or it seemed like a good idea, or if you would have, those sort of things in the sentence, it's going to recheck that. It's like reiterating an entire sentence, kind of like the Bible. Every time you read it, it rearranges the words where it means something completely different, because why, your mindset is in a different place each time you read it. So it's going to check the math at as soon as karma comes right back around in due time, which it will come back to check the math, after other things have tumbled in front of it, behind it, to explain, this and that and this and that. Nothing goes no stone goes unturned, especially these days. So what it's going to do in due time, like I said, it's almost the same thing with relationships. How you start it, that's how it's going to end. Like if you start a relationship fast, you sleep with them on the first night, that's how it's going to end. It's going to end very fast. You really need to make sure where your heart and your mind space is at, and the things that you need to be aware, more or less, in your own mind and your own choices and decisions of what you're doing, and be more aware of um what your worth is, and stuff like that. Okay, I can understand when you're younger and you don't quite understand, but it will come back around to bite you in the ass. Because why? You are put on this earth to learn a lesson, be put through a spiritual test, and then you have to take the test. And when it goes to take the test, it's like, did you really learn that lesson, or are you okay to do it again? Because Jesus is going to show you the way that you took. Well, you already know the way you took. That's the regrets that you live with, right? And then eventually you're going to be put in the same scenario, situation that you started with, right? And he's going to show you the way that you did take, and then you're going to know the exact door to open, to go through, when you come into contact with that same problem again, right? Because you've learned your lesson from it, and so you're going to go the right direction that you were supposed to go. So there's that. And then so it's kind of like that. So through a quantum computer, it's going to kind of like the Bible, excuse me, kind of like the Bible, it's going to recheck and recheck. Now, at this point in time, if circumstances would have been different, because the way that you worded it to begin with in this contract in the court of law, now is it going to be different? And then it's going to thoroughly thorough out every situation, scenario, to who could have been a co-defendant, who could have been, who was, more liable to be the one in the wrong. It's like insurance. It's going to check each case in the way that it went out. Like, I don't think y'all understand that. And there's no getting away with it, because it all alchemizes out. Nobody gets away with shit no more. Okay? It's just a matter of time. Matter of time before you get caught. All right? Just keep that in mind. Silicon Valley, my Granator said, what are going to have a bastard? Well, Cyber, are you capturing flags on my thing there, Cyber Demon or Damie? Maybe is that group doing it? See, that is, see, it catches it in every single, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, I can't make that up. It's like capture the flag. It's like, you can't get away with nothing. And there you would have to ask why a high priestess would turn dark too. Okay? There's something about it. Something about maybe your spirituality to another person's spirituality. Maybe the reason why you got kicked out of the Jewish church is you didn't feel like it was right, and maybe the people in that church ain't the right ones. Because I've heard a lot of people lately, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, playing Christian music in the background while they can do something foul. Catch me if I'm wrong, y'all. Pay attention to that. Pay attention when someone's just randomly playing Christian music. See what's going on in the background. Just pay attention. Don't listen with your ears. Watch with your eyes. I want you to please pay attention to that, y'all, because the devil comes in all kinds of shapes and forms, and it's not a game, y'all. It's not to be played with or manipulated. He knows your heart. God knows your heart, right? You don't have to prove it and show it, and you can talk to him just like you don't have to live every day like you're at church. Okay, does that make sense? Like, there has to be a fine line between having the freedom to be who you are, um freely and not having to live every day like it's church. Like, you can talk to him anytime. He says, come as you are. He says, come to him as you are. Like, there's no reason for us to be sweating Jesus like this, okay? Or being able to not be able to talk to the Most High about anything, anything on your mind, or confess, or confide in anyone. But nowadays, people do use it against you. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna tell someone so. Well, that's just because you were just confiding in them because you didn't understand why so. But then whenever the day you want to go move on, or finding yourself a new boyfriend, oh, now it's a problem. Now it's about blah 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 blah. And you never, man, I'm telling you, I feel like I've been a prisoner for too long. I got to get off of here, y'all. In just a minute, I'm going to be closing this up. ATL. ATL. Silicon Valley puts you in a list. Silicon Valley puts you in a list for what? Isn't that like Google, like the software of Google? Are you talking about you're talking about the people that program like Gemini, all the AI apps and stuff like that? You're talking about the nodes, like the parental nodes where the judge is driving the ship, and if you have a pending charge, they typically kind of control your phone, or as close as you get to your phone on a daily basis, you become your phone. Is that sort of thing? And then it gets the energy around you gets manipulated, or it's like cybersecurity, where like you're not a computer, but you kind of are. Does it make sense? But I haven't spent a dime since 2022. Then I lost my social security. Yeah, okay. So yeah, and your work has a lot to do with it, okay? Look up involuntary servitude, okay? Involuntary servitude, or someone could have left you a house or a home, okay? So a relative of yours that could have passed on could have left you a home, or left you especially a mortgage to a house, guys. um I explained this like a couple years ago. I was channeling in on something, and I actually found out the truth behind why a house gets haunted, okay? Why a home becomes haunted. A home becomes haunted because the money, guys, it's all money exchange, okay? And if someone goes against you and crosses your name off that, right, your inheritance and what belongs to you in heaven, right, you're supposed to one day be able to pass that along to your family, your relatives. And especially if you are having children out of wedlock and in a broken home, or whatever the case may be, assets here, there, and everywhere, with Tom, Dick, and Harry everywhere, so they can manipulate you to steal from you. uh it eventually comes down to a point where, how do I put this? It comes down to a point where your inheritance, basically, you'll be doing without for a while. It's called involuntary servitude, but you will also be able to walk through fire. Why? Because your family and your Jesus juice out of your body will never depart from you, right? As long as you so believe, right? That's never going to part from you. It's always going to be a part of you. And your family is actually, even though you may seem like you're feuding, they're actually going undercover for you, when they know that the devil has attacked your home, the devil has attacked your family, the devil's came and separated them and taken you apart from it. And um, you know, that's what they say, is the devil doesn't rob an empty house, right? So obviously it's something that he wants. And so what your family does, your family members try to come in and um, take over that. They try to say, "Oh, well, it's because these certain circumstances," and then that's how bills get passed through the legislature. See what I'm saying? So you have to be really careful about that, what envelope you're pushing there, especially if you don't have kids. Say you're like someone's younger brother and you've never had kids before in your life, and you still want to push that envelope of, well, they were taking a nap one day, and call CPS on it, and you lose all your everything. Going to school full time, working full time, and then that little bastard just wants to call CPS on you one day because you're taking a nap on the couch. Typically, parents do that. I'm just saying. I'm not like a professional parent, but I'd have to say that parents nap from time to time, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Typically, yeah, they can get into some laundry detergent, or yeah, one time I think my son got into my ashtray of cigarettes once on accident, and it was, it's kind of funny. It was gross, but who do you blame? Me and his dad were both asleep. Anyways, but we survived, and things happen. You can't control every little second of what happens. And I'm just saying, nothing too bad's ever happened on my watch, but I don't think I deserve to have my whole life rearranged just because you think you know how to raise a kid, la 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 la, and you never even had one. I Spare me your whatever you want to spill me, or spare me your weird little embryo story miracles. That's just weird to me, bro. Like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. Like, that's just weird. Like, you want a baby that bad. Like, I something about it, y'all. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. I just, I cannot. That's like, I don't even want to cross that line. Not saying it ain't cute and all that stuff. I'm just saying it's weird. It's weird. It's weird shit. But people want to go to the doctors, and they want to keep, that's that studying, that's that documenting, and that's, you would do something so much, you want something that bad that you would actually follow through with the procedure. Like I don't know. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's like the doctors, and well, nowadays you could just, get surgery and change it up. Whatever you want to change, now we got a doctor. Now you don't need the courts. You could just get a doctor and change something about you, and it changes everything, the whole outcome. It's just weird. That shit weird to me, y'all. I don't know why. It should just be weird. Someone else is doing this to make YJ think it's me, but it's not. Okay, look. Are you eating pies? Are you excessively eating pies? Because that's something I would pay $5,000 to see. I'm just saying. I certainly would love to, find out for sure. We could find out. I mean, we can, well, however you want to do, we can find out. I mean, I like fun games too. Like, I like to be on the inside of the joke too. Like, why you gotta leave me out? Just because I'm sponsoring all the jokes? Like, I like a good laugh, you know? Anyways, any insight of what may have happened today? My anniversary, February 14th. Was born November 15th, and the guy that died on Christmas was on trial, put away. December 15th. I don't know, but I need to know anything. Sounds like I'm gonna predict this. I can like algorithm like read your sentence right there, and I'm not meaning anything. I'm trying to be sympathetic. Uh, I'm not like a paranormal. I'm not licensed for that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this has something to do with a car or a vehicle. I'm just reading that in your sentence. This has something to do with a vehicle that got stolen. Someone got in their feelings about a vehicle. They was trying to get their get back, and so somebody made a claim about a vehicle or stated something was stolen or something like that. Somebody put a Santa Muerte, or there's some sort of contract there. Something else happened around your family member, and that someone else had a family member had an accident or something like that. Someone went to prison, someone had an accident. I could just read that in the sentence by the dates that you're giving me, and then that's what happened. And then the contract of that Santa Muerte, or someone's saint, taking someone's saint from that, they had to, a contract had to end, or a contract had to be completed, and it's an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, blood for blood, and that's what happened there. And it was just the timing of stuff. It's kind of like when you have like when your older sibling doesn't have kids first, and you're the youngest, and you have kids very first, right? All your siblings above you that are older than you will never be able to bear children. The fruits are not going to be barren. It's something about the order in which you have children matters too, because it says it's like a verse in the Bible. I forgot what it is, but when you're the youngest and you have kids first before any of your other siblings, you will actually wind up being karmically like a Jezebel. And I don't know why that is. Okay, basically to say your family's going to have to cover you. You missed some things before you decided to have kids. You should have done something like, school or something, figured out your career. So you're going through a life lesson. You're going to learn a hard spiritual lesson, and it's going to be a long walk for you. But that being said, karmically, it's like, I forget why that is. That's why in China they only allow you to have one kid. But you need to look I need to look that up so I can have that on hand. A lot of people come into contact with that and they don't understand why things happen. But so also another person you have to take into consideration also when you're dealing with friends, okay, people that aren't even related to you, but they're in your inner circle and we intertwine with them on a daily basis or something like that. You got to think about their family line too. Okay, and if something karmically happens around their family line, and it's a product of an incident, say for instance, somebody I'm just gonna use this as an example because I swear y'all I've seen this happen right from my eyes yesterday. I got off from work and my phone died and I was trying to get a hold of my roommate to come pick me up, which is my parent. I'm not, don't judge me. Anyway, I had to get a hold of my parent to come pick me up because I don't get paid, for, well, I know some sponsors, but anyways, it's not the point. Like, I can't do this every damn day. Like, I need some money to make myself feel good. I need something. I can't keep pouring and pouring and pouring everything I've got and keep receiving like nothing back. That makes me really not want to suck pies or pineapples with you at all. Like, why? Because I can't even go buy myself a pineapple because I'm being sucked dry. But anyway, here's the point. My phone died and I had to call my ride because I don't have a car. And so I go to this parking lot a few blocks away where I was waiting. My phone dies right before then. And so there was somebody with their hood of their car popped and I was like, hey, could you help me charge my phone? And I swear, and then they were with their brother, and then this brother, like, he had another cool car too. And like, don't ask me how or why this happened, but there was a little boy that was walking out of this secondhand store with his family behind them, and I don't think anybody acknowledged this or saw this. And if they did, I don't think anybody saw this. But I could have sworn that kid backed up into that little boy because the little boy rolled like little boy was like rolling, and the other guy backed out into him. But I mean, you see the situation, they were all concerned with why I was over there, hovered around them, asking for a charger and troubles and this and that. And then the other family member felt like they had to come and park right next to their brother just because one had a nice car and the other one had a nice car, and they were both hot rods or whatever, but they're not really hot. They were just ghetto ass cars. But he felt like he had to come and protect his family member over there and stuff. And then there was another just innocent bystander just walking right there, and I don't think the parents spoke English at all. They were like straight from I would say from Africa, like straight, like you could tell they didn't speak any English, hardly any English. They could have spoken broken English because I did work in the meat factory, and I came into contact with people every day that of different cultures that didn't speak any English. And I'm not trying to point them out or anything, but I could almost tell like they weren't even paying attention to the little boy that was walking. And then bam, like I swore, because that little boy like rolled and they didn't even the parents didn't even see that shit. Like, and it didn't dawn on me till like after, and I was like, oh my God. Like, if I wouldn't have been over there asking for a charger, and that little boy couldn't even like how is a little tiny kid that can barely walk already, um how is he going to be able to communicate with his parents? Well, he's in America, in this country. Can he even explain that he just got freaking backed up into? Like, if the parents didn't even see it, you know what I mean? And I didn't really see it, but I did see I was like, man, that little boy right there just fell. Like, and the way that he fell, he's like, oh my God. And like, I was like, did that guy hit that little boy? And that's sad, dude. That's really, really sad because he will never you know, that kid could wind up limping and nobody would even know about it. Like, and I didn't really, it didn't dawn on me till like later after like I was already walking away from the situation and I was thinking of it. I was like, man, like, and it's just been eating me up all damn day, y'all. And like I know it had nothing to do with me, or I could have just, maybe it's my eyes, maybe I was just seeing things, but you know, what do you do at this point in this situation? Like, but that's such a sad situation because it's like, it's not that nobody cared. I just don't think that anyone was paying attention. But if I hadn't been asking for the damn charger, I felt like it was my fault because I shouldn't have been asking someone for a charger to call a ride to come. You know, I should have had my day more planned out. My itinerary completely planned out to the point of I know I was going to have full battery charge on my phone to call someone by the time I had got um, done doing what I was doing, running errands in town. You see what I'm saying? So it almost feels like that's my fault because I exist and I was out and about without permission or something. That's how it feels to me. So I'm just going to say that right there. But anyway, it's not my fault. I'm just a, you know, innocent as anybody else, but I'm just gonna, yeah. So, I mean, no way in God's green earth could that actually even be that nobody could have even predicted that, or I don't even know if that's really what happened. I could be completely wrong, but I'm just saying at any point in the situation, why did I have to feel like I was in the wrong for even existing or being out in public? You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. Regardless if it did happen or it didn't happen, why should I feel like that? Um, because the circumstances of I don't have a car and my phone died. Like, I that's the part I don't understand. Who's suffering here? Is it the person that's um you know, breadcrumbing me to come to the work job, or the person that's, you know, who's at fault here? That's what I want to know, because I know it's not me. I exist and I have to exist, so I know I'm not doing this schematically to a person's certain likings per se, but you know, this shit's grins giggles got to end, y'all. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Bye. See y'all later. I've said enough.